Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Jed. Back here on some Modern Warfare. Sorry for not uploading yesterday. I need to kind of prepare for Cold War. I put out a tweet and I was saying, you know, oh, I'm gonna prepare for Cold War and all this other stuff. And I had some people replying to me like, dude, I think it's just so stupid when these YouTubers go and say that they're gonna go and prepare for a video game. Lamau, just go and buy it, play it, that's it. What I mean by prep for it is literally prepare to virtually sacrifice at least 80 hours or so a week, maybe more, on trying to unlock these. Oh man, I hope these challenges aren't so bad. There's gonna be a lot of content and stuff going. So I got, you know, stuff that I was doing with, you know, Alexis and everything with, you know, the engagement situation and stuff that was going on with that whole thing. And then it's a pandemic right now. Doing like a full-blown wedding, it doesn't seem very responsible to me. So I mean that by like cleaning the house, just getting everything in order, like actually everything. Because once I start playing, things might slow down a little bit here. And I mean, what is it? Shadowlands comes out too. Alexis is trying to grind that too. So we're both just gonna be. Dude, I forgot the saw even existed. This thing was so stupid and hilarious when that came out. So there's a brand new thing over here that they had in the store. It's the new carbine called Pathfinder. It comes just like this. Has a muzzle brake on it for some reason, not entirely sure. Tack laser, operator reflex sight, sport comb, and I guess I'll put a rear grip on it. Doesn't come default as a rear grip, but you can actually do this cool thing on it when you go over to Cigaro, where it will actually show the rest of it somehow, some way. So, I mean, I'll go with that. That looks pretty good. I guess I'll run it like this. I usually would not run this kind of sight on there, but I'll try it. No special reticle or anything, so we'll just go blue dot. It's gonna be super cheese. It actually looks pretty good with the other camos over top of it because that piece right in the middle just stays that cool sunspot type color. That the AX50 has as well. Obviously, Obsidian covers it, you know, all the same or whatever. I don't think there's any slight coloration or anything. Damascus actually doesn't look that bad. Platinum's kind of, it's all right. The dragon kind of stands out weird, but gold doesn't look too bad either. But we'll just leave it default. I'll run it like this with the muzzle brake on there. I don't know if that's going to even do anything for us. I don't know. Who knew that I'd be spending my final days leading up to Cold War? I would just be still sitting here in shipment, but this time with an MK2 when it's all said and done. I always hated playing against this carbine, man. I always felt like it was the cheesiest gun in the game. It was super easy to use. It was over the top and broken, but I really started thinking about it, and other people don't give me the benefit of the doubt of using super stupid and broken shit. Why am I even capping myself at this point? I have it on a swap class though, just because I need more bullets and stuff, especially since I won't have sleight of hand on there. I'm gonna need to swap. So this is the gun right here. It's actually really nice looking. I don't know. I actually really like this design on it. I don't usually like these designs and stuff, especially on the MK2, but ADS speed is super quick. I don't think that this muzzle brake is actually doing anything. Maybe it's making it a bit easier to recover from a shot or something? I don't even know. No! I probably would have been dead anyway, let's be honest. I've said it from the beginning, man. This carbine, even though it's not great in Warzone, and I straight up just, I'm pretty sure I hit marked that guy in the shoulder. I'm gonna have to say the game registered as a shoulder shot. But I swear that felt like I shot him in the face. At least in the heart. Oh, come on, man. I'm trying to vouch for this weapon. It looks, I don't understand. This weapon could look like the most broken and most dog shit weapon all in one.
Is that the real Jeff?
I don't know. You were telling me that I was fake. And by the way, thanks for the new subscribers that I got recently. Dude, I've been getting tweets from people that were just like trying to explain the story of Little Hope to me because I was, you know, directing people over there to watch the series or whatever, if you wanted something to do anyway. I got a bunch of people because in the series, when the game was ending or whatever, I guess I didn't fully flesh out my ideas and stuff on how the game is working and all this other stuff, and I was saying and exclaiming over and over and over again that I didn't kill anybody without spoiling anything. So people were trying to explain to me that the story is working a certain way, so technically all this other shit. I know, I understand it. I know, I've done my research at this point. I know, I get it.
What? That guy tanked my RPG.
Complaining that he can't blow someone up with an RPG.
Come on, Chance. 1 second. 1 second on the thing.
Wait.
He was too busy hiding in the corners. That guy didn't move. The guy does not walk forward. Every single time I saw that player, he was sitting still or backing up, cowering and scurrying back into their corner. It's absolutely terrifying. Man, this thing looks good. I can't get over how nice it looks. I love it. It's a really nice one. Let me see this muzzle brake. Is it, like, what is it even actually doing? I mean, I'm just trying to use this thing so I can kind of, in a sense, get used to hit marking the shit out of people. Listen, the reason I'm using the MK2, especially on something like Shipment, is that at this point, I don't want to touch another Modern Warfare map in my life ever again. I'm going to, I already know I am, but if I have a choice that, you know, I don't really need to deal with the design, then I'll just play Shipment. It's the best they got. It is nice to have sleight of hand in Crank, though. I just gotta tell myself if it's fair or not. Stop crying about it, Jason. Is it fair that I died there? That little head glitch right there, this right here is the bane of my existence. I hate it so much. It's like the people that sat constantly on the truck and scrapyard on MW2 had the time to aim at me in slow motion and still hit marked me. That's how unforgiving it is to use this poor thing. It just looks so ridiculous when it's actually hitting people accurately. I mean, look at it. Alright, well, I said the word accurately. Not so accurate. This gun is like a full-blown joke in Warzone or whatever. No matter which way you slice it, no matter which way you build it, this gun actually feels like a gun where they try to make it feel like... They tried to make it fun. They souped it up so far in that direction of fun that they couldn't possibly give it anything that would actually improve its consistency, because then it's way too much. It's just, it is actually inherently broken unless you leave it this way. Oh man, I couldn't even imagine if people were able to get stupidly accurate with this thing and just keep bop, 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 bop people in Warzone and stuff like that. I'm not even saying just one shot, but even if you manage to shoot somebody in the head, maybe, from like maybe 30 meters or something. I don't know, in Warzone, the gun it's doomed. High enough base damage, and it's kind of like, you know, crying that, you know, a pistol doesn't one-shot headshot people or something. Hey, wait. Don't kill this guy. Is he still standing? Oh, they already killed him. That was some Ultra Instinct shit. This thing goes from being absolutely terrifying in the, you know, correct hands, I should say, with this thing. And sometimes players are so good with this, especially high level snipers that are crazy good at centering. Mouse and keyboard, controller, it doesn't necessarily really matter. When you run into a player that's crazy good with this gun, it is pretty scary. I mean, I respect it still, but it is a scary thing. Anyone that's around, you know, that skill level or whatever should be okay to just, you know, deal with it. But if you get caught even for a moment by surprise, singular dude will run around the corner and waste your entire team. Even that sounds like literally every single, you know, SMG in the entire game, but still. See, the Kar 98, you can always get that one-shot headshot deal, unless, you know, glass and all that other stuff that kind of comes into account with it all, but crazy far distances, then maybe you'll, you know, hit mark them or whatever, and that's HDR territory, but generally, for most things, that Kar 98 just completely outperforms the MK2, and I mean, you could even make the argument for it in just regular multiplayer as well, just outside of Warzone, but this thing goes so far in that cheese direction. It's so good, it's bad. And it's so bad, it's good. For a second, I trusted my carbine to actually get the collateral. I'm just actually excited to be able to start predicting spawns correctly again. I started getting a general idea of how these spawns, how their madness even made any sense, but I honestly think if you took the AI from the spawn system on this game and implanted it into the Terminator never would have needed more than one movie, because it would have actually succeeded in exterminating everything. It would be so unpredictable that it would be almost so stupid that it's intelligent. Like, at that point, it's not even like me, I'm sitting here thinking that there's like some dude in a mad lab scientist, some developer that's sitting back there. Yeah, I bet Jev will hate this, and he just goes and does his little tweaks and shit. Like, that's not how I'm thinking that it's gonna be. It's not like I'm thinking that it's some sort of villain in the background. I genuinely think that they don't even know how it works either. They really have, and I mean, we got pro players pointing out the clear just spawn line. I'm just excited to actually play a game that truly does make sense. Modern Warfare is a great game. The MK2 is a great gun. But it's kind of...